AI. It's really changing everything around us, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
But, today we're diving deep into a sector where its impact is, well, maybe even more intense.
Oh, yeah.
Government and defense.
Okay.
And it's fascinating, really. You see AI companies, and on the other side, you've got government agencies.
Right.
And they're both, they're trying to figure this whole thing out,
Uh-huh.
how to use AI to their advantage.
Yeah. It's a lot of moving parts, for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, take, for example, the recent partnership. There's Anthropic. They're an AI company, big on safety.
Hmm.
Then there's Palantir. They're, the data analytics giants. Been working with the government forever, it seems.
Mm.
And then, of course, AWS, the client computing, everybody knows them.
Right, the big players.
Right. So they're all teaming up. What's the big deal here?
Well, this partnership, it's all about bringing Anthropic's AI models, specifically this one called Claude, into the, well, kind of the inner circle, U.S. intelligence and defense agencies. And the thing is, what makes it so interesting is the security level. Palantir's platform, it's got this IL-6 accreditation.
IL-6, now that sounds serious.
It is. That means it's built to handle, the really top secret stuff.
Classified information.
Exactly. Stuff that if it got out, well, you can imagine.
Yeah, not good.
Not good at all. So this IL-6 thing, it means Claude, the AI, can work in these super secure environments where, all the really sensitive data lives. And that could completely change how intelligence analysis and decision-making happen, even at the highest levels.
It's almost like something out of a movie.
It kind of is, but it's really happening.
And I read that even Anthropic's head of sales, Earl Jensen, she said this could dramatically improve intelligence analysis. I mean, those are some strong words.
Well, think about it. AI digging through mountains of data, finding patterns we'd never see, connecting dots that seem totally random to us. It could speed up the whole intelligence game, give those making decisions faster, and hopefully more accurate information. And it's not just talk.
Oh, yeah.
Anthropic, they're already working with the government, offering Claude on AWS GovCloud. It's a dedicated cloud platform built just for U.S. government work.
So they're serious about this.
Oh, absolutely.
And what I find interesting about Anthropic is they're really all about safety, which seems, extra important in defense. How does that actually work, though? Are there rules for how their AI can be used?
Yeah, they've been super clear about that. Their terms of service, they actually say it's okay to use their AI to, say, spot those covert influence campaigns or maybe, give early warnings about potential military moves.
No.
But there are hard limits. No using it for disinformation campaigns, building autonomous weapons systems, or any of that, nasty cyber stuff.
So even in the world of intelligence and defense where the stakes are sky high, there's a line.
Definitely. A line they don't want crossed.
It's good to know someone's thinking about that. But, I mean, is the government on the same page? Are we seeing AI being used everywhere in these sensitive areas?
Well, there's no doubt the government's interested in AI.
Yeah.
There was this study by the Brookings Institute. It found get this, a 1,200% jump in AI-related government contracts. That's huge.
Wow, 1,200.
Yeah, so the interest is definitely there. But I gotta say, there's still some hesitation, especially, in the military.
That makes sense.
They want to be sure, does it really work? What's the return on investment?
Practical question.
Exactly. But let's shift gears for a minute. There's this whole financial side to this.
Oh, yeah?
Word on the street is Anthropic is looking for more funding. And this next round, it could value them at, get this, $40 billion.
$40 billion, that's a lot of zeros.
Right. And here's the kicker. Their biggest investor right now, it's Amazon.
Hold on. Amazon? As in AWS, Amazon.
The one and only.
That's interesting, isn't it? I mean, considering their role in this whole partnership.
It really is. It makes you think, about how technology, big business, and government, they all kind of weave together. And it brings up some big questions,
Like what?
Well, as AI gets more and more woven into these critical parts of the government, how do we make sure it's used the right way? Especially when you're talking about classified information, stuff that could affect national security. That's something we all got to think about.
Absolutely. As we step into this, this new world of AI, that's a question we can't ignore.
I agree. It's not just about the technology itself. It's about how we use it.
Wise words. Well, we've covered a lot of ground today. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
My pleasure. Always enjoy it.
And to our listeners, keep those questions coming. We'll see you next time on The Deep Dive.